How you doing, friends? Welcome back. My name is Rick and this is Winder's Ranger. Just a quick update video here. Got some notes. Disney has finally made an announcement as far as their opening procedure, or at least the opening dates, I guess we can say. They're not opening all the parks at the same time. And let's see, what do they got here? They're going to open the Magic Kingdom and the Animal Kingdom on July 11th of this year. And today, by the way, is, let's see, what is today? The 28th of May. So we're looking at Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom on July 11th. We've got Epcot and Hollywood Studios on July 15th. So it also says that they plan to manage attendance, require reservations for park entry. So I don't think that's going to make any difference whether or not you've got a annual pass, what type of annual pass you have, or whether you buy a 3-day pass or a 1-day pass or whatever. Part of that process is going to be getting reservations to actually come in. Now, whether or not they're going to allow out-of-state folks, or if it's just if you're in Florida and you want to go, they haven't really, that I know of, they haven't released any details as far as that goes. Let's see, Walt Disney World's cutting down on physical distance issues by closing high contact areas, suspending parades and fireworks, limiting capacity on attractions, and requiring reservations to enter the park. Disney will also require wearing of masks and temperature checks of guests and the cast members. And they're also launching, I don't know what this is supposed to be, they're also launching the Social Distancing Squad. So I don't know what that's supposed to be. I guess it's going to be a squad of people that go around, and if you're not social distancing, you may have to answer to the social distancing squad. I don't know. It almost sounds like that might be like a, like they've got the Dapper Dans or different groups. What are the Jammers in Epcot, where they go around and they do these little shows. I'm kind of wondering if that. I mean, it doesn't make sense that they would announce like a new musical group or performance group in the opening announcements of the park, but that almost sounds like that's what that is. Like, like, hey, look at us, we know how to social distance. So they, they're showing in their performance how to properly do that. I don't know. That's almost kind of has that sound to it, but it doesn't make sense that would be in that kind of an announcement. But anyway, they're going to go ahead and open. As far as Universal is concerned, I think they're opening, I didn't get the dates. I think it's like the first week of June or something like that, mid-June. Kind of surprises me that Disney's waiting as long as they are. There are some rumors going around as to whether or not Disney is waiting to see how Universal does, and that's why they waited. But I think if you really stop and think about the logistics of being shut down for as long as they've been, especially the way Disney operates their cast member, the college program, and bringing students from overseas or wherever they come from to work at the parks. They have to recall not only the people that live locally, but I guess they're going to have to figure out what they're going to do as far as these college programs and what pool of applicants are available, whether they're just stateside, or whether they're going to actually try to bring people in from other countries, whether they'll be allowed to do that or not. All of those things are going to come into play. They have to bring these people in and not just teach them how to do the job that they would normally have to do as a cast member, but now they've got to change. So the people that have been working at Disney for years are going to have to change the way they operate, the way they function as far as cast members in the park, with these new rules with social distancing and all that stuff. Plus, they've got the virtual queues, which they've got some experience with. When you look at Rise of the Resistance, and I think they were using that, or at least to maybe a limited capacity. They were using it for Smuggler's Run, but they've got some experience with the virtual queues. It sounds like they're going to try to probably institute some of that in some of these other rides. I'm sure they're going to change the way the queues, the way they function as far as waiting in line for these rides. That's probably going to change the Fast Pass. You have a lot of times you'll have the line, your regular standby line, and then right beside it usually is your Fast Pass line. and they usually intertwine together, and then your fast pass jumps off at some point and makes the shortcut into the ride loading area. But that's going to change. If you have to social distance and stay, you know, a minimum of 6 feet away from each other, then you can't be in line together and be 2 or 3 feet away. So that's probably going to have some effect there as well. So they have to call all these employees back and then retrain them as far as the way the park needs to operate with these new restrictions. So it'll be interesting. But at least we've got some announcements, some opening dates announced for the Walt Disney World anyway. I haven't heard anything about Disneyland. That may be a while. I think that's going to probably depend largely on the state of California. But in any case, we've got some announcement dates for Disney World, and I can't wait. So here's hoping that maybe we'll luck out and it'll happen sooner rather than later, although I doubt that. But I'll be there as soon as I can when they open. If I can be there on opening day, I absolutely will be. I don't know whether I'll make that or not. But we'll definitely be there as soon after that opening date as I can if I can't make it on the day. So with that being said, I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you all stay well, and we'll see you on the next video.